Did you know that there is a growing new trend in education? Homeschooling. What was once thought that was reserved for only the religious few is now gaining ground with all people from different backgrounds and walks of life. At a first look, the idea of homeschooling can be very intimidating, but with just a little bit of research, you too can join this growing trend and homeschool your child. The National Center for Education Statistics through the Department of Education estimates that 1.5 million children in the United States are homeschooled. When my son reached school age, we actually sent him to public school. He made it about 3 weeks. And then we pulled him out and decided to homeschool. I was terrified. The idea of even just teaching him to read and being responsible for his entire education was extremely frightening. Here we are now. He's 9 years old. He's almost starting 5th grade. We completely skipped 2nd grade. So he's actually ahead of things. He learned to read, and he's doing wonderfully. If you do decide to homeschool, first thing you're going to want to do is check out your state laws. Every state in the United States allows for homeschooling, but there are different laws for every state. HSLDA.org is a great resource. They list every state in the United States and the homeschooling laws. Once you find out the laws in your state, you need to pick a curriculum. Your curriculum is the material you're going to use to teach your child. Deborah Schwartzer, who's of the Homeschool Association in California, said that the primary benefit of homeschooling is the ability to tailor the education to the needs of each student. Once you picked your curriculum, find out state laws, a good thing to do is to determine the learning style of your child. Parenting.com actually has different tests on there that you can take. Very simple, answer a few questions, and it tells you the different ways your child learns. After you've done this, I suggest reading reviews. Ask other people what they thought. Find out what they thought about homeschooling, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. You want to ask friends. Everybody knows somebody that homeschools. Ask around, see what they thought, find out, learn from their experiences. Also, networking is very important. If you get a support system, a group of friends, other people that homeschool, you can help support each other, and that's really invaluable. You want to create your own experience and allow for some deviation. Let there be some flexibility in it. Alicia Michelle, who is a homeschooling mother of 4 and author of the book Plan to be Flexible, talks about setting up an environment that allows for deviation, that allows flexibility in your day. My favorite day of homeschooling started off learning about the colonization of Hong Kong. We discussed the Opium Wars. It led into talks about World War I, World War II, and we ended the day actually watching the movie Pearl Harbor. Completely unplanned, but a lot of fun. Some of the results from homeschooling. A nationwide study by Brian Ray showed that homeschool students score above average on achievement tests, regardless of parents' education levels or their family's income. Michael Romanowski, in Revisiting the Common Myths about Homeschooling, said self-concepts of homeschoolers are comparable to and stronger than those of children in conventional schools. Homeschooling can be very intimidating, but by researching state laws, finding your child's learning style, picking a curriculum, and establishing support, it can be done. With a little effort on your part, you too can join this growing trend and homeschool.